Hey, how y'all doing? Man, I meant to do this a little bit better. I got a little too excited, and I quite literally uh, have accidentally made this thing go a little too live, a little too early. But hey, coffee is for closers, baby. So let's get it. All right, let's talk about something because I got a little bit of time of quiet time, a little piece of quiet action, and I want to talk to y'all about a few things. And these things that I'm trying to tell you are of the utmost importance. Um, I know some people will look at me like I'm crazy. And while I am here, I am posting up that I am live on some of the other social media platforms. But tonight's topic is going to be credit. And it's only going to be a 5-minute video. So you guys don't have to sit here and expect me to ramble on and on and on. But I want to make this point paramount. Your credit, I could almost argue, is just as, if not a little bit more important than the money you make. Now, a lot of you are like, no way, no how. I'm making $10,000 a month. Some of you are. I'm not going to lie to you. Some of my friends are making that type of money. But I know people who make that type of money and don't think credit is a factor. This is a very true statement that credit is important. And it is so important for you, the consumer, to protect it at all costs. Right now in this real estate market, there are people who are buying homes cash, right? So the person who has good credit, they're meeting this mark with their FHA loan, they've done the right thing, and they're not able to get into a house because every time they go in there for the $280,000 house, because it's their first time home, somebody runs in right behind them and sweeps it up for $300,000 and paid cash and covers the whole cost for the whole transaction and gets it closed within a week. That's what people are doing out here. But I would tell those who are doing it the right way to be patient. Everything comes back for a reason. But in the process, what they're doing is they're like, okay, I'll be patient. Let me go and get myself a lease property. And so they go in there with their 700 credit score, right? Because they've been taking care of their credit because they intended to buy. And they can't buy, but they got $30,000 inside the bank, $40,000 inside the bank because they've been saving for well over a year because they had every intention to buy a home. And so when it comes to the lease market, you got a lot of these guys out here who are like, man, I got a 600 credit score, I'm good. I got a 640 credit score, I'm good. Because they lease properties. They're not thinking about protecting their credit. And so what's happening is the lease clients are meeting the buying clients. And it's not even close. I'm having to turn away people who have credit scores of 550. And I feel terrible because they were in a bad position. I'm having to tell them, baby girl, hey, big boy, you got to go get yourself an apartment. And you got to go get that apartment and we can fix your credit. I'll help you figure out a way to fix your credit so that way you can go back to leasing properties next year, or you maybe even be interested in buying a house if you get the apartment at the right price. But I'm trying to tell folks, this is why it's so important to fix your credit. Your credit will grant you access that your money will allow you to afford. And it isn't just about buying a house or a car. Fix your credit because you want access. Where money might fall short, your credit will make up for it. And wherever because it's never going to be a situation where your money is just overwhelming unless you're making $20K a year. $20K, able to pay $20K right up front on a lease property or something like that. But even then, there are a lot of companies, they won't take a full check all at once like that. They won't. They won't. I'm just telling you, they won't. So I'm telling you guys, how do you fix your credit? Man, listen. go through your bank, and I'm sorry, take a little bit more than 5 minutes, but go through your banks, through the Wells Fargos, through the JP Morgans, through the Capital Ones even. They all have a credit resource option, which is free. You can get a free credit report. Some of them even kick out free credit reports up to 3 to 4 times out of the year. You get a quarterly report, which is free. And then once you review that, print that whole bad boy out. It may be long, could be short, depends upon how long you had credit. If your credit is in the 580s or lower, go through it, find out what's there. Listen to me. Make it a priority to either call into those debts and pay them off or manage your credit card. Guys, we're heading into an era in America where being financially responsible is going to be paramount. Okay? Listen to me. It's time to fix your credit because you're going to want to buy that house. And I want to help you. But we got to fix that credit. Otherwise, you can save $50,000, but your credit ain't on point. We're in a different era right now. And I'll be real with you. It looks great to me. But see, I'm working in the middle of it. You're not. I'm gaining from it. You're not. You need help, and I want to be helpful. So I have a few people who I work with. If you hit me up, I'll point you in the direction. Listen, call me. Phone number 281-729-2863. 281-729-2863. Fixing your credit can be the very first step and eventually getting to the lease properties that you want, but also owning a piece of America, owning the American dream. This is your boy, T.D. Landrum, Friendly Neighborhood, Houston, Texas realtor, and I am out.